extra?
Time to get Alden to blow the whistle and what he's to do.
Vilda. I took some of your stew last time I went in the wild. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could put a strider in a sleeper roller. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Open didn't say?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now you know what a special for. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip what it is you want.
Some of your food?
Of course.
Are all those people causing problems?
Hello? Yes. Just one.
constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me
Don't get me
started on
started
the
on the
Olven
Olven
discount they feel
discount they
so
feel so
entitled
entitled
to.
to.
And
And
if you
if you
refuse,
refuse,
I make
I make
meals.
meals.
No
No
trouble.
trouble.
how did you
How
end
did you
up
end
in
up in
Jamestown?
Jamestown?
Learned
Learned
about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier. Where there's a
Where there's
town,
a
there's a
town, there's a
tavern.
tavern.
That was in need
That was
of
in need
work.
of work.
So I
So I
got myself
got
out here
myself
and
out here
started
and
cooking.
started cooking.
Some of these
Some of these
people
people
had never
had never
tasted proper
tasted
boars and berry stew
stew
before.
before.
Anyway,
Anyway,
next thing
next thing
I
I
knew,
knew,
people kept
people
coming
kept coming
back.
back.
Guess they like
Guess
my
they like my
food.
food.
Ale.
Ale.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly. But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Olven or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems. That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile, if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildif. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
And don't let anyone push you around, okay?
If you say so.
Already got enough wild meat. Just need to pick some bitter leaf and grab a metal panel from a scrounger pile. Roll this green shine off carefully. Okay, I think I have enough bitter leaf. for later. Getting up.
Next round's on me!
Decent enough. Frost would do a lot of damage. Scroungers. Mold said I could find a metal panel in one of their scrap piles. No metal panel. Better check another scrap pile. I found an surgeon. I've learned how to override this machine. I think I have everything I need for Mildev. Good thing, too. I could use a decent meal.
Okay, there's a couple of places we can go here. Let's just go there once.
Stay here.
see what was there.
This is getting quicker.
Okay, I think now it should be. I believe there was an echo.
There we go.
What the heck are you? Where are you going?
Some kind of device. The metal reflects the sun. Send a signal? Looks like some kind of lens. Guess I'll keep it for later.
But guys, the graphics of these games are just out of this world, right? Right? Come on, come on. This is just too nice. Where's my mount now? Nope, I don't have time to fight you.
I should dismount.
Ah, there you are. I happen to receive another visit from Olvin himself. He was pushy, but I stood my ground. And dare I say it, I even got my own back. Yes, I did.
I'm listening.
When I made his meal, I used 3 pinches of salt.
That is way too good.
Instead of 2.
Each journey begins with a single step, I guess. I think I have everything you asked for.
Then just as you have inspired me, let us see if I can return the favor. Time to cook.
Wow.
Bay?
Milda,
What
that
does
was
bay mean?
inspired.
Next time you want the best provisions, you know where to find me. Your next order of any dish will be on the house.
Thanks. And don't forget to stand up for yourself.
Funny you should say that. As it happens, I'm already cooking up my next portion of resistance. Hope to see you again.
Okay, 2 points. I will hold on to that.
It might be a good idea to stock up on some food before I head back out. And Milda's cooking up.
Pumama Bozen, you should be worrying about Europa.
Still here, I see.
I cleared out all the bristlebacks.
Oh, you did?
Now that you've recovered from your shock, time to blow the whistle.
Oh, there, not so fast. I'll have to send someone out to confirm the kills. Make sure the valley is safe again. Shouldn't take more than a day or 2.
No. You blow the whistle now.
These are innocent Osram lives we're talking about here. Surely the delay...
Either you do it now, or I will.
Ah, I knew you could do it! Friends, gather round. The savior of Meridian has done it again. What? The bristlebacks are defeated. You. What? Sound the whistle. Chain Scrape is open for business.
Terrific. Yay.
And Ulvund has agreed to personally pay every worker their lost wages.
Yeah.
That's more like it.
Yeah. Woo.
Ha-ha.
Yeah. Yeah! Don't you have an embassy to get to?
Yeah, I guess I do.
Do you think you'll beat Arsenal again if you meet them again? I'm not so sure, eh? Given how they're playing. Even with us when they come to Enfield, I'm not too confident. We can beat them because they're still arrogant with their play. That's why City beat them, because they were still very arrogant with their play.
Well, the chain scrape's back to work. Merchants should be open to trade. I should see if they have anything useful before I send Wadis off.
Okay, Okay, need a merchant, talk to Kaja, magistrate, to Karam on the jet, merchants, herbalist. Where's the merchant? Unknown Mali pit. Okay, I think that's. I'm looking for a weapons merchant. Let's go there.
Right. Better see what that Karja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
Brought out only the good stuff for you, Red. Seeing as you got that whistle blowing.
Hey, I've been waiting to get my lucky hammer fixed for days.
You haven't done anything useful like getting rid of any bristlebacks, though, have you? Take your time. I promise you won't be disappointed.
Definitely need this. Hey, no comment. The warrior. Oh. Sharpshooter bow. I need this. Not enough resources. Charger circulator. Ah, damn it. I need to kill more chargers. Wait, can I buy resources? Let me see. No. I need more blaze. Definitely need more blaze. I need this. I need sparkers I can get, easy to find. I do have fast travel. Base strap. Let me see, how much are they? 125 each. Might as well. Got 2 fast travel packs.
Come back anytime.
Okay, so
How
I
can I
need.
get this fixed?
I can fix your tools. Afraid there's no fixing you. Now the next
That should
weapon
be
I need
useful.
is the
Now I just need to
electric.
get buddies moving.
Oh wait, do I have that? I'm not sure.
The way to Barren Light is clear. Get moving.
You're not errant vanguardsman. I will move only when the captain
When I've
says.
cleared out all the bristlebacks, which I have. Captain's orders.
So they're okay.
Banged up, but breathing. And waiting up ahead for you.
But I was supposed to have 3 escorts.
I'm off to Barren Light, buddies. Like Aloy said, Captain's orders. You can stay here.
Abandoned to the riffraff?
We cannot
I
be
think
restored.
not.
We can only
Guess
improve.
you're coming with me then. See you later, Aloy.
I'm becoming more and more confident that Jude is coming to us. If we can get Jude, Mount. I see we are linked with Mount. He's not bad. Good future talent. Who else? I'm so not sure about the next rotational
that's done.
CDM.
The embassy can finally get underway.
I'm just still.
If I can get through it, I'll be
I'll
able to
tell
track
you. I
down
just need to.
Cyrus.
There was a name I forgot.
Hades.
The new up and coming.
Maybe.
Didn't I? Okay.
Even a Gaia backup. Guess I could head straight for Barren Light. Or poke around the Daunt some more first. And maybe take Petra up on that drink.
Oh, who's Petra? Nice.
Savior, thank you for taking the time.
I still have, yeah. I think we need 3 midfielders.
I've dealt with worse.
Elliot has been playing
It
better
sounds like
in
he's
the
really trying
last
to put
couple
you
of
in the
days.
barrel.
So I'm happy.
The idea that the Karja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is barren light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Ulvund up.
What is this concession decree that Ulvund wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
Let's get to the bottom of this. I think he is the one involved.
For the bristlebacks help Ulvund get his concession.
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but Chainscrape is all gears and rust and bad ale. Claiming that the Karja loosed the bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience. Well, let's just say no one here has forgotten the atrocities of the Mad Sun King. Even with the Valley working again, Ulvund hopes he can stir up enough resentment against the Karja to call for a strike.
And if the Oseram refuse to work, unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
Correct. The reconstruction of Barren Light must continue.
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape. Well, I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
You said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry?
Yes, according to
if you get the kata owners, you go through the same issues as CT.
Trembled before they came charging
because
down the hillside.
Those guys, they just spend money and it's not sustainable.
Good place to start looking then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will
I think Osimhen is possible.
For every problem under the
Liao.
He'll actually focus on rebuilding Barren Light instead.
Liao is Portuguese. I don't know. You haven't been linked with Liao yet, so. Yeah. So I don't know about that one.
No one wants to play strike. No? Anyway.
Come for that beer after all, eh? Here, sit down. Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
There's that
Oh,
spark.
yeah.
Fire and spit.
Zingen. No, man. It's...
Fire and spit.
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
You make that much, but you need to realize that profit-wise, you haven't been the best in terms of making profit. Because you might make 500, but what about your debt? It's not about how much you make, but about it compared to your debt.
Right now, I'm just worried about those refugees out from Sunfall. To come all this way enduring Forge knows what.
Shadow Carja refugees. What are they doing in the Daunt?
Because the last time I checked, City were the highest profit.
They're camped out by an old trailhead, southwest of here. And therein lies the problem. A Stormbird crashed up on the cliffs last week, and Talon Cleanbrokers had his eye on the salvage ever since. But the refugees have barred entrance. Mustn't interrupt their sun-scorched ritual. Something about finding a twilight path.
Huh. I never heard them talk about that before.
Yeah, well, these particular Shadow Carja are an odd bunch. But overall, they're peaceful folk. Not that it matters to Talon. He'll crack some heads to get to that salvage.
By the way, Liverpool is number from the list of 2021. City is number 1, Liverpool 2, 3 Tottenham in terms of profitability and making profit. I want to see last year. So you might say you make what 500, but compared to your losses and your debt, you don't make as much money as you think you do.
So the bristlebacks in the Daunt.
The ranking in revenues from 18 January, City is number 1. Real Madrid, Liverpool, United, PSG.
Like they exploded out of a forge. Lost some good people. But bless the bellows, you cleared them out and got this place working again. That put a dent in
I'll send it to you on WhatsApp, so you need to also be wary of that. Because it's not just about how much you make, but also the debt.
But how could bristlebacks in the Daunt help Ulvund?
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the bristlebacks came
I'll send you the link as well.
Has taken to blaming the Carja for him. He's hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get a strike going until the concession's signed.
Then you realize that I think as much as we don't like our owners, they've made sure that Liverpool has been sustainable over the years. That's why we spend when we make good enough profit.
Give them half a reason, they'll blame the Carja for anything.
Damn Carja slavers.
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back. But realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer. Been scraping by ever since.
You could always leave.
And go back east? Nah. I ain't one to leave a lit forge. Besides, someone's gotta be a squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
What else can you tell me about the Shadow Carja refugees?
Well, they don't call themselves Shadow Carja for one. At least, not anymore. They're some other brand of sun-crazed. But whatever side of the sun they're on, they're peaceful through and through.
It's not about falling far from grace, but you need to realize that you got to a point where you were just spending. Especially during the era of war, Pogba and whatnot. If you realize those seasons, you were just spending money and you were not making profit.
But I'll tell you this.
You're spending money, a shitload of money.
A Stormbird heart is worth a lot.
But I don't think you were making profit from those players.
Not that Talon Cleanbrokers
as compared to Liverpool. As compared to Real Madrid as well. Even Real Madrid, I don't think.
Who is this Talon?
I think they were actually making money, especially also with their youth as well that they were selling off.
Lived in chain scrape since there was a chain scrape. He and
but right now they in a financial situation. I think that's why they try not to overspend, but they're doing a very good job.
Talon scrapes up his own scams. And he ain't
so it's not always about what you make, but also what the cost of running the club in itself. And it goes back to what I say, I mean, as much as I don't like FSG, they've made sure that Liverpool is sustainable.
He got here early, like a squirrel smelling a fat nut.
And we keep making profit. We've been making profit for a very long time. Because we don't spend. We did also go through a time where we were just spending recklessly.
That might be worth a damn. Thing is, all the bankers back home know that this is Carja land.
But in the last decade or even more, we've been spending wisely, improving our facilities, improving our stadium, making good profit.
Well, if I'm up that way, I'll talk to the refugees. Try to convince them to move.
We actually stand in a better position to afford.
Talon making it rougher.
To afford who's this? Bellingham.
Has a shop here.
Though still Madrid is making way more money.
I could have a word with him
we'll
first.
See how it goes.
Remedies and brews to make life easier.
Nope.
Oh, hi!
Okay, let's do the side quests. Let's get out of here. Where's that entrance? There we go. Oh, I need a charger oscillator or something like that. I forgot, but yeah. I need to kill a couple of chargers so I can get that bow. Whoa. It's a side quest, yeah?
I'm sorry, I'll be right with you. Okay, I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm saying it's overkill.
It's a weapon. Kill is the point.
Not if it blows the user's arm off. Oh, just stop talking. Where are we? Ah! So, you look like someone who's always searching for a new weapon. Am I right?
Actually,
But you're just nuts! I am with a customer!
I'm not a customer.
I got it! Triple the powder. It'll blow a Strider sky high. Ba-boom. One-shot kill. Guaranteed.
Maybe I am.
Then you are in the right place at the right time, Red! How would you like to be the proud owner of the world's first machine-enhanced,
Explosive, done in one, machine wrecking,
yet perfectly safe, javelin thrower?
Are you two from around here?
Nah, the claim. Dad sent us out west in search of some unknown opportunity. Said we'll know it when we see it.
Sounds like you had other ideas.
Let's just say that opening another trading post for my parents isn't how I want to make my mark in this world. I imagine traveling alone must be nice.
Aren't you in their group or something? Talk to them.
So she's your partner?
My apprentice and my sister. She's why we're out here. It was an incident. Another incident.
I thought you were in those groups that they are in.
And Dad's precious.
I haven't been playing
You shipped us out the next
tournaments. I've left all of those groups. You have Zach's numbers, so you should be able to hook you up with them.
I saw a scroll when I was a kid by some Karja scholar who wandered out west. Had a scary drawing of a Tenakth warrior hunting with a kind of javelin thrower. Effective? Yes. Basic? Undoubtedly. But coming out here made me remember it. And I'm on the brink of vastly improving the tool's archaic design.
whereas I will perfect it.
I can use machine parts to enhance the user's throw, increase the projectile's velocity. Well, Boomer here is adamant that enhancing the projectile is better. Namely with explosive tips.
Boomsticks.
Why not both?
That could work. There's one small snag. I need the parts to make the first working model.
Well, for starters, I'll need charger horns. Intact.
Yeah, that. Just be sure to shoot them off before the machine goes down. Otherwise, they break. But the real innovation, keep it to yourself.
I think what you need to do is have a discussion and decide how you do it. Remember, in the end, it's a partnership. You need to agree on how you're doing it.
You have a deal.
Join your heads. Maybe he has a different idea.
I could get around.
Let's see the quest, side quest. Twilight Path. What is Twilight Path? Okay, we'll do that errands. Charger horns, gather a fang horn reap. Okay, I need charger horns. Oh, plus one. What are you looking for? A charger. Nice. Perfect.
Faster if I find it.
Wait, let me see. Where's the nearest chargers? Show map. Where am I? Oh, nice. Right on the way. Might as well.
Charger to override. to override machines and cauldrons before. I wonder if there are any out here.
How will I do this? Yeah, it's quite tricky. Circulator. Oh, so I need to shoot off the horn. Okay. Where's my trap? Yeah, no stress. No stress. Charger. Wait, what is a charger with?
Could fry that machine with shock ammo.
Huh? Shock ammo. Oh yeah, it does have. I don't have shock ammo. Do I? No, I do not. Do I have this? Oh.
To keep me going.
No problem. How do I go to the charge? Oh, so I really have to shoot it off. Oh, nice. Okay. That's the horn.
There goes a horn. I should have enough charger horns for Bella and Boom now. Just need a wood and that thing to talk about.
They're way too good, dude. Way too good.
Give up the hunt soon enough.
So imagine if we had 4K in, you may say, I mean, if we had 8K, I wish this game was in 8K, man. That would have been nice. I haven't checked it out. I'm still gonna wait to see. But possibility of me getting it, I don't know, man. My TV, I just want to see the
Scary ramblers.
just need to see the what's that? The specs. Is it healed already? Oh, there it is. That's the one I'm looking for. It has weakness against poison. Let's try that. Whoa! You charging at me, man? Why are you running away? Let's go.
Come on, come on!
Oh. I guess. Since I have to color the thing on read somewhere specific. It sucks.
Rumor said that Fanghorn should be nearby.
He's so pulling it on. Man, like, yeah. I never expected that, bruh. At all. Like, that was actually quite cool.
Just what I need. There's the Fanghorn. Gonna have to take it down to get its rib.
Oh, 5, please. What am I looking for? Antlers. Weak against. So I mustn't use fire. I don't have eyes. Oh wait, I do. I do.
Round up now.
Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, what up? Oh, is that how you wanna play, man? Yo. Oh no. No! I wasn't supposed to use fire. Hey! I just gave it more power now. Ah, shit, I didn't see my health. Damn it. You saw it was limping because I was busy beating its legs, man.
Just need a rib from that Fanghorn they were talking about. Rumor said that Fanghorn should be nearby.
Should I need to get rid of those two other ones? Hey, come on, relax. Do your thing, man. Mr. Businessman.
There's the Fanghorn. Gonna have to take it down to get its rib.
Fanghorn is dealing with me, man.
Just need a rib from that Fanghorn they were talking about. There's the Fanghorn. Gonna have to take it down to get its rib. just need a rib from that fang horn they were talking about. Should be able to trust its rhythm. Got everything I need for Della and Boomer. Now, to see about that weapon of theirs. Keep this for a cook.
help the wife. You know, the commander-in-chief. Let's see this new weapon.
I know that look. You've got all the parts, haven't you?
Here you go.
Outstanding! I only need a few minutes to finish the prototype.
I'll take the version that won't blow my arms off. Thanks. Hi.
So did you blow up any machines to get the parts? Or any bandits?
You really like explosions, huh?
Here we go.
With the boomsticks?
Oh, you betcha.
Is it safe?
Probably.
Can I have one?
No!
Oh.
'Cause we're gonna make you something even better.
Ba-boom!
What?
What about a rope caster?
But ropes don't explode.
Yeah, you!
Here we go. You! I know you see me!
Okay, what do you want, my guy?
What?
This guy.
How about a blast thrower?
Good day for some forging, what'd you say?
Do you know how much blaze that would use? No way.
Okay, let's see if we've done everything. Oh, there's still this unknown place, but we'll deal with it. What else is here? Go to the Twilight Conjure Cap. Search words of the quarry for Brittleback. Okay, let's start here, and then we go there after. Ah, I wanted to kill it.
Javad said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry. I should see if there's anything in the back of the valley. This green gem might trade for something good. That's as clean as I'm gonna get out here. said machines. And a trap. Looks like someone's been trying to keep this trail clear.
Good, folks. Ugh, them shadow cards are taking a beating.
Those people are under attack.
Hey! You up there! Aren't you gonna help?
Not my job. I'm just here to keep an eye on
I could learn there's a cauldron here.
I'll handle the rest.
Go, Lakasha! I'll help the Nora!
That's the last of them. Better check on the refugees. For the next fight. First.
Is it bad, Lakasha?
Shh, now. Everything will be fine.
Is everyone okay?
Bruised, but not buried. Our order will live to see another day.
Are you sure about that?
We're no strangers to hardship, Nora. We've crossed half the Sundom with no more than the clothes on our backs. And as soon as our Sun Priest returns, our path will be clear. For now, we wait.
Well, you're better off waiting somewhere else. Your people need shelter. There's a town east of...
Chainscrape. Yes. We know of it. Savohar says it's not suitable for us.
Who?
Our Sun Priest. Our order has made it this far thanks to his guiding light.
Okay, and where is this Savohar?
He went up to the tower to meditate 3 days ago, and he won't come down until the sun shows him the way to our new home. The fallen storm bird is an omen, he said. And of course, it must be.
I see. And how long do you plan on waiting for him?
Until he returns. He will return. He must.
You're Shadow Karja, aren't you?
We are the Order of Twilight.
The difference being...
When the usurper Avad killed his father, we fled with the Karja in shadow to Sunfall. Our lives there were difficult. Savohar saw our misery, lifted us up, protected us from the corrupt priests and heartless kestrels. When their rule ended, Savohar led us from the Shadowlands. The long night ends, and the setting sun will lead us to salvation, he said. And so he named us the Order of Twilight. We journeyed west in search of a better life.
Why didn't you go back to Meridian?
Avad is a patricide. We will not kneel to the likes of him. We must walk in twilight to our new home. Savohar will lead us there.
Uh-huh. Your priest, Savohar. You said he's been up there 3 days?
His meditation can't be rushed.
So he does this often? Meditating for days on end?
Well, it doesn't usually take this long. But he will guide us through. He always has. We have faith.
Sure. But shelter looks like a more pressing concern. There's an Oseram in Chainscrape, Tolland. He wants the Stormbird up there.
Yes. He was here just yesterday. A very unpleasant man, even by Oseram standards. He made all manner of threats. But we will not be intimidated.
That's all well and good, but he's got friends. Sooner or later, his whole gang will show up.
Savohar will come through. He always does. We just need to give him more time.
You're out of time, Lakasha. You need to consider packing up and...
We won't leave him. And we won't let others disrupt his meditation.
Well, they're going to try. Look at yourselves. Those machines nearly wiped you out. And Oseram thugs are watching you, just waiting to strike. You're in danger here. You need to grab Savohar and get out.
Our situation... This is the worst we've endured. I know we cannot stay here, but without Savohar to guide us, I don't...
Let me up there. And I'll convince him it's time to move on.
But his meditation... If he hasn't received his vision, he won't follow.
At least let me check on him. If he's been up there for days.
Yes. Yes, that is sensible, I suppose. Please, be careful. The trail up to the tower's falling apart. Savohar is strong, but it could not have been an easy climb.
It rarely is.
Let the Nora pass.
part of the ladder. Lakasha was right. The trail's in bad shape. This looks recent. Must have broken off when Savohar climbed up here. Bet a dyer would be interested in this. I think I can reach those beams if I jump against the cliff. Okay, now how to climb higher. Ladder must have broken off after Savohar passed through. I need to find another way up. Nice. Deposit of green shine. Bridge. I might be able to make the jump to the other side. That's a lot of blood. Savohar's? He must have hurt himself pretty bad getting over the bridge. It's not looking good. It looks like he left a trail. I can follow with my focus. There's the Stormbird, getting closer. Machines. Savohar must have snuck past them. I could probably slip past them. I'll take them out. Exploring cauldrons might teach me how to override these things. Acid will do a lot of damage. There's Sabohar. In pretty bad shape. A dyer can make use of this.
The true sun above me. The true sun before me. Show me the way this eventide. The true sun above me.
You must be Sabohar.
The true sun before me. Show me the way this eventide. No. No. The vessel must be empty for the coming vision.
You don't need a vision. You need medical attention. On the way up, I saw parts of the trail had given way. Is that how you hurt yourself?
My pain. All part of the ritual.
You're hurt bad. And your people are running out of time. Staring at the Stormbird isn't solving anything.
You don't understand the omen. It fell here at the beacon. I just need to see the twilight path. And my people will find their home.
Listen, Lakasha is doing the best she can down there, but machine attacks, angry Oseram. The Order is scared, Sabohar.
The last rays of eventide will burn away their fear.
I don't think so. What do you think's gonna happen here? If you sit long enough, the sun will show you something?
A path to a new home. The fallen machine can only mean that the storm has passed. Salvation is at hand.
Or some Oseram shot it, and it hit an old tower. Look, I think you punctured a lung. You can't heal it with prayer.
The sun will provide. And I will not lose faith.
I'd be more concerned about losing blood. Your people are worried about you. They need shelter, security.
The true sun above me. The true sun before me. Show me the way. This eventide.
I think you've been staring at your salvation this whole time.
The true sun above me.
Gotta get over to that Stormbird. Grab its heart. A Stormbird heart is valuable. Enough to feed all the refugees waiting below. And his answer is sunstroke and a prayer? Why does every priest I meet think blind faith is the answer to everything? The Osram that was watching the refugees probably went to get Tolland. I gotta get them out of here before he comes back. Lens. Guess I'll figure out what to do with it later. There. The Order should be able to afford shelter with this heart. Some food and a change of clothes wouldn't hurt either. Sabahar? How you holding up? I need to get back over there. Sabahar? I guess you did the best you could. Rest easy now. I'll make sure your people are safe. I should let Lakasha know. And give her the Stormbird heart.
Don't make this difficult. Get out of the way. No.
There's Tolland. The thugs.
I'm a generous gent. So I'll give you one more chance to make it easy on yourselves and clear out.
We won't let you pass, Oseram. If you choose bloodshed, that's on your conscience.
Ain't it just like the Carja to make things harder than they have to be? Okay, boys. You heard her. Get your consciences ready.
Hold on now, Tolland.
Oh, look. The Carja loving redhead with the fancy spear. Listen, I'm all out of patience here. I clipped that Stormbird's wings. The salvage is mine. I don't care who gets in my way. Nora savages or Shadow Carja fleabags. I'm taking it.
Okay, so you clipped the Stormbird. But it's brought you nothing but trouble since. Refugees, squabbles, me. Might be hard to swallow, but it's time to cut your losses, don't you think?
Come on, boss. It's not worth it.
Okay. You win. Hey, I'm doing fine. I don't need that salvage anyhow. But these people need all the help they can get. Come on, boys. Back to Chain Scrape. I need a drink.
Aloy, again, we thank you.
You're welcome. Now take this heart. Use it to buy food, clothes, shelter for your people. Maybe even land to build a new home.
This is... Savahar must make these decisions.
No, I'm sorry, Lakasha. Savahar isn't coming back. He's gone. I know it's hard, but your people need a leader now. Go to Chainscrape. Talk to the forge woman there, Petra. Give her the Stormbird heart. She'll look after you and your people until you can get back on your feet. Find your path.
I'll do my best, Aloy. What choice do I have? Here, please accept this. It is modest, but I hope it helps in some small way. To Chainscrape, then.
Dead bristleback by the falls. Gotta check it out. Looks like it died on impact. Maybe it charged off the cliff up there. I better keep following the trail up. An old mine. And a lot of broken trees. It's like a stampede went through. Is this where the bristlebacks came from? But how? Unless this cave leads out of the Daunt. The old cart tracks collapsed. It looks recent. Guess I'm not going that way. There's smoke from deeper in the mine. An explosion? Bristlebags. So they did come through here. They must have gotten trapped. I'm gonna have to take them out before I can look around. Weak against shock. Better take a look at where the smoke's coming from. There's a lot of smoke. Looks like the mine runs pretty far back. There's a blaze near the blasted mountain open. And there's a note on one of the barrels. It's a dead end. Bristlebacks must have collapsed these tracks too. That could do some damage. It's addressed to Oland. Looks like This mine was supposed to be shut down. They must have gotten greedy. Kept blasting deeper into the mountain. I should let Javad know what I found. In the mine, trying to squeeze it for all it's worth. Till bristleback stampeded through. Maybe the explosions blew a way open? But from where?
Be welcome, Aloy.
Gotta get down. This isn't a place for a machine.
What about a rope canister?
Same time, same place.
Almost 4. So, new to the dock? And I missed it.
Savior, what news do you bring?
Picked up the bristleback trail by the quarry. Looks like they stampeded out of a mine at the back of the valley.
The mine? How could a herd of bristlebacks come from there?
I'm not sure, but Ulvin's workers were using explosives to tap the tunnels inside.
For the love of Dawn, I told him it wasn't worth the risk. Those tunnels, they run for miles underground, even beyond the Daunt. No, you don't think...
That Ulvin's blasting opened up a passage from the other side?
Perhaps. Yes, perhaps. If this is true, we need confirmation. An inquiry. So thorough, so irrefutable, endorsed by the Savior.
All right, I'll keep looking. I need to go.
Of course.
If I'm gonna find out where the bristlebacks came from, I need to head further west. Another reason to get the embassy going? I've never seen crystals like these before.
Be welcome, Outlander.
I hope you're finding more than I am.
Damn, they saw me. You're in light. I was part of the sun dome before they flew them west. Carja Horn. That means the embassy still quiet. I should find whoever's in charge here. First, I could resupply at my stash. Probably worth taking a look around, too.
This whole bristleback lockdown's a drag.
Thanks, Red. Need anything else? You come see me.
Hey, you've got some serious weaponry there, don't you?
Savior, tell me, are you seeking passage into no man's land by any chance?
Maybe. Why do you ask?
Ah, well, to hammer it plain, there's treasure out west. Unclaimed scrap and ancient metal. And I've got a sturdy band of salvagers that knows the lay of the land.
You're not afraid of the Knox?
Terrified. But I carry out most of my business in no man's land. Neutral territory and all that. Barren Light is our port of entry. When its doors aren't closed for an embassy. I was hoping your arrival meant they might be opening soon. I've got a business to run, after all.
I want that embassy to happen as much as you do. Believe me, I'm working on it.
Good to know. And keep us in mind. If you do manage to open the way, our main camp will be just past Barren Light. We'll buy any scrap you've got on you. And if you're looking for machine parts, we've got the best in the West, guaranteed.
All right. Maybe later then.
If you could get those blasted gates open.
Guess I'm not the only one who wants to get those gates open. There's Erend. Looks like he's had a few. Gentlemen?
That's our cue.
You taking the edge off?
Huh. I mean, I'd ask you to join, but who'd be left to save the world, right? All right, now let me guess. You're in a rush, right? So, whatever you need, ask away.
How have things been since
Your silent departure? Yeah, not bad. Vanguard's going strong. Helped Avad pick up the pieces after the battle with the Eclipse. I took a month to bury Ursa in the claim. But when I got back, I got the assignment to babysit Bois on his way to the embassy. I thought that'd be a cakewalk, so of course things went sideways.
You got blindsided. It wasn't your fault.
A couple more of these, maybe I'll believe you.
I was, wondering if you were able to lay Ursa to rest, like you wanted.
Yeah, we did. Just seemed the crowd that showed up to pay their respects. Half of them owed her a favor, and the other half owed her their lives. In the end, everybody drank. You know, it's the rowdiest funeral since ever.
Feels like she would have liked that.
Yeah, damn straight. Damn straight. She would have put them all onto the table.
What do you know about the embassy?
I know, not much. Only that Avad really wants it to happen. He said I'm making peace with these Tanakh. But from what I hear, they're not too big on the whole diplomacy thing. They do most of their talking with blades and arrows. So if you're heading their way, be prepared. Things might get ugly real fast.
I'll keep that in mind. What do you know about this place?
Well, nothing good. It's where the Carja dragged all the captives they took from the Forbidden West during the Red Raids. Lucky ones became slave labor. The rest were hauled off to the Sun Ring and Meridian.
Your sacrifice.
You got it. Tanakh made sure to wreck the place before they chased the Carja out of the West. I can't say I blame them. And now Avad's paying the Osram to rebuild it. And no matter how much new stone they put up, it'll still be stained in blood.
I better get going.
Oh yeah, don't let me stop you. Just, are you sure about this? Yeah, I'm saving the world. That sounds like a lot for just one...
errand.
Yeah, all right. Can't blame me for trying. I guess what I'm really trying to say is, if you ever do need me...
I know where to find you. Hopefully sober next time.
Yeah, don't count on it. Be careful out there, Aloy.
Savior, you're my last hope.
Conover. She's Meridian's savior, not yours.
It's just Aloy. What do you want?
Please, no one will listen. But the Eclipse... they're here and the don't.
Really, Conover? Aloy's the one that defeated them. You're bothering her with this hogwash now?
Some of them must have fled west after the battle at the Elite. I saw one of our sentries, Lorovic, sneaking off to meet with one. I tried to eavesdrop, but they spotted me. And then Lorovic tried to kill me. I... fought back. It was him or me.
Unfortunately, there's no hard evidence that connects Lorovic to the Eclipse. And since Conover doesn't deny killing his fellow soldier, Nozar sentenced him to death.
What makes you so sure Lorovic was working with the Eclipse?
Well, I was too far to hear everything. But I heard them both say the word Eclipse.
It's not the most outlandish claim I've heard, but it's up there.
Crying Eclipse is a convenient way to dodge a death sentence.
If I have to die, so be it. But if we ignore this threat, others are going to die too.
Tell me exactly what happened.
Weeks ago, during a shift change, some trespassers slipped through the gate. By the time anyone noticed, they were halfway out the canyon. Nozar didn't see the need to give chase. Let the Tanakh take care of them, he said.
Nozar's not one to be sidetracked. He tightened up the patrol schedules, reprimanded the sentries, and everyone moved on.
But I couldn't stop thinking about it. None of us are careless out here, meaning someone left it open on purpose. And Lorovic, well, he's always grumbling about officers. But on this, he was too quiet. And after the incident, he started acting different, jumpy. So when I spotted him sneaking out of the barracks after hours, I followed. I found him arguing with a stranger, and when Larovic mentioned the eclipse, I tried getting closer, but they heard me. The stranger took off, and Larovic lunged at me with his knife. Instincts took over. Sentries heard the scuffle and found me standing over his body.
Why don't you believe him?
We combed the woods. Searched Larovic's bunk. Searched it again. Didn't find anything. Look. Conover's a good man. I don't believe he murdered Larovic in cold blood. But Nazar only listens to facts. And that fact is, Conover killed his fellow sentry. He doesn't deny it, right?
No, but more eclipses are out there.
And considering there's no evidence backing up this eclipse story, well, we can't question a dead man. Nozar's on edge with the upcoming embassy and doesn't want distractions. But hey, if you find a bunch of Eclipse soldiers hatching an evil plot in the woods, please do let us know.
The meeting you witnessed. Did you hear anything else about their plans?
No. But the clearing where they met is just east of here, across the river.
A dozen soldiers have already searched it, Conover. There's nothing there.
I can see things others can't. If the Eclipse are in the Daunt, I'll find them.
Thank you, Aloy. Sun bless your search.
Don't get your hopes up, soldier.
Lighten up, Paid.
Are you in charge around here?
Apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, his second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. They'll reopen, once the Tanakh have left.
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Karja offer tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tanakh return personal effects taken from Karja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Because the Tanakh are handing over some sort of prisoner, right? A soldier named Fashav?
Ah, so you've heard. The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
You said something about Tanakh marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, I mean stare down our Sun Priest until they concede. Paid over here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
It was indeed.
Where is this Commander Nozar, then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvin was thrilled. Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
There's the commander. Better brace yourself. And good luck.
How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Ah. Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tanakh sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tanakh's horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
Someone approaching! On a machine!
Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
Sir, it's the savior! I don't care if it's the devil herself. The gate is a shield until that horn grows!
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Hey, Varl.
Hi, Aaron. What's happening?
You know, the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to stand in her way. It's not gonna work.
That's it! Arrest her!
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. Hey, nose off! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let her through, boys. Saving the world.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl.
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time. So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tanakh, we need their permission to go west?
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
There's no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is known.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold! She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away. A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav. Once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the Setting Sun.
You're Fashav. Avad gave me a message for you. That he waits for you in Meridian, where you belong.
Avad always was polite. Well, now I'm even more curious about you knowing that you have the confidence of the Sun King. But such an association with the Karja could work against you here, as it often has with me. As you can see, tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
How did you come to be among the Tenakth?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tenakth into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate, and was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hekaro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
So when you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate?
I'd kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hekaro's feet, I demanded this right, called the Kulrut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but Hekaro stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kulrut. Little did I know what I was in for.
You said the Kulrut is a Tenakth's trial by combat.
Yes, but it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive. Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hoped for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
You wound up serving the Tenakth chief.
The winners of the Cool Route must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hekarro's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tenakth still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tenakth. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tenakth for hating them.
So then, are you still Karja?
Part of me, yes. Always. Yet there is much to admire about the Tenakth. Especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hekarro and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace. And now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Karja.
The Karja talk about Hekarro as if he's a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last. The Karja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tenakth is a lot different than how they do. I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tenakth, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tenakth and the Karja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tenakth don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Hekarro knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tenakth lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hekarro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to
Look! The Sky Clan's banner!
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tenakth can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No. The other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
The Karja have opened the gates.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tenakth!
Regala. Chief Hekarro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hekarro has betrayed us! The embassy is proof! And all of you marshals are his accomplices! For this, I condemn you to death!
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us! Exile!
Lancers! Form up!
They're riding machines!
Where'd they learn to do that?
Sirens.
Vashav! Come with us now, or not at all!
Archers! Light them up!
Get to cover!
Ah! Keep them back! Left flank! To the Karja! Run them down!
They're not gonna make it.
Open the gates! Open the gates! Open the gates!
Karja! Stand your ground!
Fire at will! I don't have a shot!
What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now.
Hey! Calm down and fight fair!
Lancers! Take the center!
Get ready!
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge! Here they come!
They're onto us.
Down it goes!
I have that eater! She's hit! Ow! Oh. Trouble now! No! No! Aloy! Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge! Here they come! see the Outlander!
I need this.
Vengeance for Fasha! Target down! Aloy, here's some ammo! A hunter and his prey. Cut them all down!
You and me now, folks.
Still in this fight.
There is someone!
Should help.
We can win this!
Enough! You, Outlanders! I'll skin you both!
Chief, Grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
You're next, girl.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it. That shield will break if I hit hard enough. Now's my chance.
You leave yourself open.
Give it up. Shield's regenerated. Gotta get through that shield. Whoa! Break its guard. You're not stopping me. Never seen a shield like that. Better scan it.
I'll finish you, then have a good luck.
I can break through a shield if I damage it enough. I've got to break that shield! Never seen a shield like that. Better scan it. Break through a shield if I damage it enough. Gotta take down that shield. Move! There, he's exposed. That shield's not gonna save you. The shield's regenerated. There, that's my chance. He's vulnerable. You're not stopping me.
exposed! Your turn! Come down here and face me!
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the Marshals! Slaughtered the Karja! So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out!
Get him to the camp. Now.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Aaron. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
I got you.
It's salvage time, boys.
I don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The Marshals weren't expecting Regala to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Voidis, Vishav. A massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regala ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north. With all those machines they were riding, they must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why...
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
Fashav called Regala a rival. Someone that Tanakh chief should have killed.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Fashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tanakh weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
About Fashav.
The man was taken captive by the Tanakh. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Tanakh.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights. No soldier could ask for more.
It's too bad.
At least Nozar went down fighting. Well, no one deserves. I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites.
Do you think the Karja will take... Seems like you'd have common ground.
An expedition of the Karja army into the... be taken as the start of another... Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, we can't allow ourselves to be caught
You said the Tanakh lands. What can I expect to find between...
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness, and then New Taru farmland. Past that are the Tanakh. Their territory is split into 3 clans.
Right. I saw their banner.
The Desert Clan is closest. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, somewhere beyond the desert is the territories of the other 2 clans.
You don't sound certain.
During the Red Raid, but the United Clans rose up against them.
So no one except that...
Maybe the scholars do. Scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
You mentioned the Utah...
That's right. They're a peaceful bunch. More taken to farming than fight.
It's hard to imagine a...
Make no mistake. When the Karja were pushed back, their warriors chased ours through the bird. The Sun King, but so far...
If they're so peaceful, why do...
Don't know. I heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage. You'd think that'd make them open to trade, but...
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before...
Well, in addition to there were a couple of other parties of Oseram. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest. Not sure if they're exceptionally...
This area is...
That it is. But after Avad he reached out to the other tribe. The Tanakh agreed to a neutral border zone as Karja and...
But now...
Well, I'd never call nomad. The ancient remnants of some forgotten...
I'd need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish. And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy.
I'll fill up all I can. So, this is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spires should lead to silence in Hades. And just maybe, the backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The blight, the storms, Regala's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would. The woman who led the ambush, Regala, had a lot of machines under her command. There's only one other person who has that kind of knowledge. Silence. But what's his angle? Why help to knock the rebels?
Expected this place to be different. This must be the clearing where Conover says he saw the eclipse. Bloodstains. It's a good place to start as any. Should use shock ammo. Looks like trouble. Well, that was fun. Now I need to investigate the clearing that Conover mentioned. It's not gonna back down. Okay, better.
Come on. You can use that trip caster I gave you here. It'll be a spark and a hoot.
Steady.